Hi, Gary Port for NY Divorce Facts with Matcha, always the first. Matcha, you have one in your mouth. Don't go after Azuki. Azuki's back. She's finally stopped trying to hatch her plastic eggs. Again, we feel bad about that, but she's got a brother who is also her husband, so we do not let them mate. Yuzu, who's gotten a lot more aggressive lately about food. She even now flies down and tries to eat what's on my plate. Again, Majima, you are such a fat bird. And we have Gomoshio, who is the most polite of all of the birds. He always waits. Here you go, sweetie. So today we're going to talk about freezing assets. Big question always comes up. Can my spouse take money from the bank account? Can my spouse sell assets? Once a divorce is started, we have something called the automatic orders. The automatic orders freeze all assets. No one can sell assets, can move assets around, can do anything with assets because the automatic orders prevent them. And if you violate the automatic orders, not only does the money come back, but the judge can find the person who violated the automatic orders in contempt of court. Now, this has been a change in law. We've had this law for probably about 15 years now. It used to be that in order to freeze assets, you had to go to court to make a motion showing that there was a legitimate concern that the other spouse was going to take the assets. Now, that's done. Automatic orders go in. So the only thing that you can do once the automatic orders go in is spend money in the ordinary course. So, for example, you can use money from the joint bank account to hire an attorney. You can use money from the joint bank account to pay credit cards and mortgage and car notes and things like that. You can't use the money from the joint bank account or even a separate bank account to buy a Ferrari, buy a new house. If you want to buy a new house or a new condo, you need to get an agreement from your spouse. So I had a case recently where the husband was going to get from some of the assets a lot of money, but he wanted to buy a condo in advance. So the attorneys wrote an agreement. We agreed that the wife would advance $250,000 to the husband. We put it all in writing, all signed, all notarized. Husband got his $250,000, and now while we're doing the divorce, we're going to take into account the credit that he already received. On the other hand, I had a case where during the divorce, the husband decided to buy an engagement ring for his girlfriend for $50,000. That money came back. Now, if you are contemplating a divorce, you're also stuck with the automatic orders. So if you are going to be filing a divorce, but you think you're smart and, in advance of the divorce, I'm just going to, take $100,000 out of the bank account and make it disappear, the court will bring that money back. Interestingly enough, I had a case where I filed a divorce for my client, and about 2 months beforehand, the husband took out $150,000. I argued that he knew the divorce was coming, that he took the money out in contemplation of the divorce. And by the way, that was a dissipation of marital assets. The appellate courts agreed with us, and my client got back her credit. So the most important thing to remember is that before the divorce and during the divorce, you can't move assets around to try to hide it from the other spouse. We will find it, the courts will bring it back, and if you do it in violation of the automatic orders, the court can punish you with contempt. If you have any questions about how this process works, and you're concerned about money disappearing and assets moving around, give us a call at Port and Sava, 516-352-2999. Remember, Port and Sava, we help you get on with the rest of your life.